Alright, so I'm recording this bit because, well, I did record like a whole, hold on. Alright, so I'm recording a bit in the video that was me gushing over you because I feel like it was like unorganized and kind of confusing because I just put my thoughts out there. So I'm gonna gush over you again because it's what I'm best at doing it. So, this is a video of me singing Riptide because although it reminds me so much of you in so many different ways, I've never shared that it does because I felt like it was corny. I don't know. That was really gross. That was me scratching my skin. But anyway, but this is just a video of me singing Riptide because it's a song that reminds me of you, yet I never said it really reminded me of you because I felt like it was an overused song. Like one that's been played too many times to the point where it just gets flat out annoying. So I never really mentioned it, but it reminds me so much of you. I was listening to it about maybe a week ago now. A few days after we started, hanging out in that kind of way. And I just properly sat down and cried because it reminded me so much of you. And I think that's when I properly realized what was happening between us. And it was so scary, yet so amazing. And I never regretted a thing, more so like I never regretted sharing those feelings with you. I never regretted anything we've done so far. I've never regretted anything we did in the past. I never regretted any of it because I loved every second of it. And listening to that song, it just reminded me of us and what we may do in the future, what we've already done, and what we want to do, what I want to do with you. And that made me sob, that made me break down. Not really break down, more like break down in a dance because I was so happy. But I just want to say that I love you, and I properly mean that. It's kind of weird because a few days ago, well, not a few, maybe like, I want to say a few days before I told you, I want to say maybe the day before Halloween, I was thinking about it, and it really just, caught up with me about how much you mean it to me, and it really, I'm gonna start crying, I swear to God, but it made me realize that for once I really felt so strong. Like, I felt the feeling of love before, but to my family members, not to my friends, to you. And that felt so different, and it felt so nice, and it felt just new. And it's dumb because I've had 3 boyfriends in the past and a girlfriend, but this was new. And when I really properly understood that this was something strong, this was something amazing, I think I cried. These feelings that I'm feeling are just progressively getting stronger and stronger by the day. The more that we talk, the more that we interact, the more stupid phone calls we have where I stutter all the time and then say some stupid shit. Then you'll say something dumb back that's probably funnier than what I said, but my stupid ears don't work, so I have to ask you to repeat them. But I wanted to been doing something for you just to, I don't know, explain how much I mean to you, like an audio letter, because I think that voices really connect more than just words in a text. But I never really sat down and recorded it without being like, am I gonna say the wrong things? Am I gonna say something stupid? Am I gonna say something too heartfelt? Is this gonna crash to the ground? But now that we've properly like settled and we found our comfort zones and we can finally say that we trust each other. I think that I can properly say all this stuff without thinking of, what may come of it. I don't say it a lot, or maybe I say it too much. I'm not sure. Well, no, I say it a lot, I'll be honest. But you saved my life. And that sounds so dumb saying out loud. It's kind of scary saying out loud. But it's also the truth, because you did. And I give you everything for that. I think that's what made me really realize that you meant so much to me, because when I've threatened dumb shit like that before, no one really cared. No one really properly sat me down and spoke to me about it. Or when I really went to do something, they just spouted out how much they loved me or cared about me. And I've never really had someone that emotional, that caring, and just, I felt emotion through a text, and that was an experience. Now that this is so long, and I sound so monotone because I don't want to start crying, because you mean the world to me. But this past week, maybe 2 weeks now, I've been the happiest I've ever been. Yeah, we had some flaws here and there, but I think that's what comes of everything. Just flaws. It's nothing really meant to be worried about or looked at too deeply. But I think that I want to stay like this until possibly forever, or more than that. And I know that there's going to be some bumps, some cuts at corners, some dumb arguing, but if that means that I can spend time with you and acknowledge that you can love me like I love you, then I think that I'm willing to take the chance of feeling a bit hurt at sometimes. Because what are you going to do? We're all human. There's nothing we can change about that. But I don't understand how I really met someone like you, or someone that would listen to me like you do about stupid shit or important shit or whatever. You listen, and I think that's why I mainly fell for you. It sounds so cliched, I know, but I know by this point you're gonna say that you're crying or something, and you probably are. I'm not one to jump to conclusions, because I'm pouring my heart out here. I'm sure that you're crying your heart out or something. But if you're at this point in the video, I haven't sung yet, which I'm going to do. Promise. I might add the small corny blabber on thing that I put in the start. But see, I'm sniffling because not only do I have a cold, but now I'm emotional. Look at what you do to me. You said stupid, I love you. But I never want to say goodbye to this, because I feel like this is a point in my life where I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, we did that. And I can tell you in person, because at that point we'll be probably, we'll be living somewhere far away from all the damage that New York and Texas causes us. And we can start our own life. Our own life that revolves around us, revolves around happiness for once. And I know that this is so corny and it's coming out of nowhere, but I feel like it was time to give you something that really shows you how much you mean to me. Because after this message is done, I'm gonna go edit the video and I'm gonna send it to you because you got impatient. So, and I don't mind it. I love showing you how much I love you, so I have no point in holding back my love for you, because I'm willing to give it to you every day. Whenever you ask, you're just like, alright, I need some love. I'll happily give you everything. If you ask me for anything. Just, everything. I think that's all I wanted to say. It's been 10 minutes now. I don't know if I'm gonna cut out the dumb pauses of thinking about how much I love you, but I think that it should be there because I want this to just be the whole thing. This is me, and this is you listening to me, and I feel like that should be listened to because I know you listen to me, and that's, again, why I admire you so much. And before I go, I just want to say that you are everything, and you're perfect to me. You're literally everything I could ever ask for and more, and I really don't deserve you, but I guess you kind of planted into my head that I do at this point, so I guess I kind of believe you. So maybe it's just the world telling me to, hey, stop it. It's gross cooties. But I don't care. Alright. It's been 11 minutes now. I think that my rant should be over. Because I want to sob in happiness so bad, but I'm holding it in. I've been doing it so this entire video. If I wanted to, I could break out crying right now. But I'm not going to. Because I feel like that's not something to show. Alright. I'm gonna cut it out here because now I'm just rambling. I just want to apologize for the messy chords I was shaking because you've been asking for a cover of this. Again, I'm rambling, but it doesn't matter. You've been asking for a cover of Riptide, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna give it to you. And lucky for you, that song means a lot to me. And I was shaking because I was like, damn, this has to be perfect. It has to be as perfect as her. And I tried that. And hopefully it's alright. I think that's it. Enjoy the song and enjoy the little ramble I have. And I love you. Enjoy this surprise present. This is take 10 now. I can't strum properly. I can't talk properly. And my house won't work properly. And I also feel like doty. I've mentioned this like 6 times now. Because apparently if you're holding a ukulele, then automatically you're doty. That's my logic. Anyway, you should be getting this by Christmas. Maybe earlier. Who knows? I might animate to this. That's probably why I'm doing it now, just so I can have enough time. But I just want to say that I love you, and it's always when I get to this part in the thing that I feel so emotional, because you mean so much to me, and I love you so much, and hopefully by the time that I get to finish this, we'll still be together. I have no doubts that we won't. Because honestly, I've never felt so happy to be next to someone, to just talk to someone. I've never really, smiled when I'm texting someone. I'm usually just like a pale face, like a poster, maybe, like a cement face. But when I'm talking to you, I just end up smiling, stupid smiling. And I don't know a lot of songs on my ukulele. I think I have Riptide down on the spot, so I wanted to sing Riptide because I never really mentioned it because I think that's like the corniest song and the most overused song now, but I think that's the song that mainly reminds me of you, because there's so many words that can just link up to different feelings and different times that we've spoken, and it makes me so happy to listen to. I don't know why I didn't, tell you earlier, because, again, I was as stupid old me being nervous and stuff, and I think by the time that you get this, I've already shared with you that, this is being recorded November 20th at 7:51 p.m. Hopefully this will be the take. I hope it is, because I've been doing this message like 100 times now. But I think this one was the most passionate because I finally didn't go off a script. I had a whole thing planned out for you because, but I don't think, I dropped my little pic, whatever, because I don't think that the way I feel for you should be scripted. I think it's just all there, I hope you do. So, again, I don't know if this is gonna get to you on Christmas, later, maybe earlier, but just wanted to say that I love you. It feels so weird to say out loud, because then it makes me all fucking blushy and shit. It's not like you haven't heard me say I love you before, over text, that one time through Amino. This has gone on for 3 minutes now. I think I should start the song, but I hope that you really listen to this message, because dude, I don't know. Alright, I'll start. Watch me fail on this. I'll probably just edit in another take if this one fails. If it fails, a text will pop up now saying that I failed. Boink. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okay, well, that should get the point across. Also, my phone is balanced on a paper towel roll. My ukulele almost fell. That would have been bad. Okay, I found my pick. Alright, so hopefully this time I'll get it. And, yeah. That's my horrible snapping that you get angry at me about because I can't do it correctly. Snap. It's not a snap, it's more like a thud. But whatever. Here we go. This is Riptide by Vance Joy. The #1 song that reminds me of you. Besides probably a few other songs. You know what? Just forget it. It's a song that reminds me of you, and it makes me happy. So, yeah. I was scared of dentists and dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dream. And when it comes unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This boy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, and she's been living on the highest shelf. And when it comes unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just gotta know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screens. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I think that was it. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done. Wow, this was the take. Okay. Yay!